City lights bleed into the gray. Another sunrise I can't face. Standing silent on the edge of promises I can't allege. See my reflection in the glass. A stranger smiling as they pass. But behind the eyes a vacant stare. Just breathing in the heavy air. They say just fit the mold. A story getting old. The skin feels tight and wrong. Where do I belong? Lost the map, the compass spins. Counting failures, counting sins. But something buried deep inside won't let me stop, won't let me hide. Just a pulse, a steady beat. Dragging weary concrete feet. Can't tell you where I'm going to, but I'm still moving, pushing through. Headphones on, the noise gets loud. Lost within a faceless crowd. Every step a little fight. Trying hard to find the light. Words I hear just twist and bend. Messages I can't comprehend. Build a wall up stone by stone. Just wishing I could be unknown. They say just play the part. It's tearing me apart. This mask is wearing thin. Where do I begin? Lost the map, the compass spins. Counting failures, counting sins. But something buried deep inside won't let me stop, won't let me hide. Just a pulse, a steady beat. Dragging weary concrete feet. Can't tell you where I'm going to, but I'm still moving, pushing through. This frame they built, it's closing in. Nowhere left for me to win. But even when the world feels dark, there's still an ember, still a spark. Lost the map, the compass spins. Counting failures, counting sins. But something buried deep inside won't let me stop, won't let me hide. Just a pulse, a steady beat. Dragging weary concrete feet. Can't tell you where I'm going to, but I'm still moving, pushing through. Yeah, pushing through. Still moving. Just gotta keep moving. The pink slip landed quiet on the counter by the mail. Said the downsized, reorganized, and your position failed. You just sat there staring at it. Didn't say a word to me. Didn't seem to notice when I poured your afternoon iced tea. Now the sun goes down at 4 o'clock. The house feels dark and strange. You're on the couch just clicking channels. Ain't much gonna change. Little Timmy drew a picture. Asked if Daddy saw his art. You just mumbled something about being tired. Nearly broke my heart. But somebody's gotta keep the porch light on. Keep the pantry stocked. Keep the TV tone down low so he can sleep while I hum our happy song. Yes, somebody's gotta keep the porch light on. The bills piled up like mountains, higher every day. Your energy just drained right out. You had less and less to say. Tried to ask you about the future, make a little plan. You just sighed and changed the subject. Slipped right through my hand. Timmy's asked why daddy never watches, says he doesn't mind, but I see him looking over, hoping you might peek while you're lost inside your quiet storm, silent, distant, weak. But somebody's gotta keep the porch light on, keep the wheels turning till the morning sun breaks through the gray sky, help him see where he belongs. Yes, somebody's gotta keep the porch light on. I know you're hurting deep inside, a different kind of pain. Feels like I'm living side by side with sunshine and the rain. One half is here, the other faded, barely hanging round. Gotta find the strength to pull you up before you hit the ground. 'Cause somebody's gotta keep the porch light on, keep the hope burning from dusk till dawn. For the boy who needs his father, strong where he was wrong, and for the life we built together. Gotta keep the porch light on. Yeah, I gotta keep the porch light on.
Watching hours drift away, another cycle, another day. Lost inside the static hum, waiting for a change to come. Feel the pressure start to climb, leaving yesterday behind. Hear the signal loud and clear, overcoming all the fear.
creatures shimmer, jewels they gleam, lost inside a waking dream. A silent world, a coral maze, hidden from the surface gaze. Then a sound begins to rise, reflected in the ocean's eyes. From the deep, a voice so pure, a melody that will endure. Siren song, a silver thread, pulling thoughts inside your head. Oceans lure, both wild and free, calling out eternally. Through the kelp and ancient stone, where no land creature has known, she glides, a tale of pearlescent light, vanishing into the night. A silent world, a coral maze, hidden from the surface gaze. Then a sound begins to rise, reflected in the ocean's eyes. From the deep, a voice so pure, a melody that will endure. Siren song, a silver thread, pulling thoughts inside your head. Oceans lure, both wild and free, calling out eternally. Is it a dream? Is it real? The siren's power you can feel. A gentle current guides your way, lost within the ocean's spray. From the deep, a voice so pure, a melody that will endure. Siren song, a silver thread, pulling thoughts inside your head. Oceans lure, both wild and free, calling out eternally. Eternally, the siren calls down below the waterfalls.
Yo, stepped onto the sand, sun in my eye. Got my shovel held tight, watching softies walk by. This patch is my turf, from the bucket to the pail. Caught Timmy building castles, now he's out on bail. Got my trucks lined up, sitting low with me. Ride on track patrol, surveying the scene. Someone spilled my juice box, that's a declaration. Gonna tie their shoelaces in total frustration. Sandbox soldier, dirt in my teeth. Playground kingpin, underneath the swing reef. Slides are my towers, jungle gym rules. Mess with my crew, you're just toddler food. Heard that Susie on the slide talking sideways, said my sandbox technique was stuck in the old days. Pulled up on the ladder, gave her the stink I stare. Knocked her sippy cup down just to show I don't care. Little Mikey on the monkey bars, looking all tough, said his mom packed cookies, man, that ain't enough. We don't trade snacks here, we negotiate fear. Hand over the animal crackers or disappear. Sandbox soldier, dirt in my teeth. Playground kingpin, underneath the swing reef. Slides are my towers, jungle gym rules. Mess with my crew, you're just toddlers. The swings hang heavy, a silent steel row, seen
alliances crumble, friendships laid low. Remember little Jenny cried when I took a ball. Now she hides behind the teacher, afraid she might fall. Yeah, the seesaw tilts, power shifts fast, but my reign on the sand is built to forever last. Got my crew of block builders and the slide riders too. We own the whole playground, ain't nothing you can do. Sandbox soldier, dirt in my teeth. Playground kingpin, underneath the swing reef. Slides on my towers, jungle gym rules. Mess with my crew, you're just toddler food.
Walk the empty tracks again, tracing lines where you had been. The wind just carried dust and rain, a phantom touch, a distant pain. Didn't see your sign up there, just shadows on the barren ridge. A bridge I couldn't find to nowhere stand, ending on the crumbling edge. The air hung heavy, cold and still, a promise broken on the hill. Search the windows, dark and bare, found only my own lonely stare. Didn't see your sign up there, just shadows on the barren ridge. A bridge I couldn't find to nowhere stand, ending on the crumbling edge. Maybe timing played its part, a fractured beat within the heart. Did we cross before the dawn, or after everything was gone? Didn't see your sign up there, just shadows on the barren ridge. A bridge I couldn't find to nowhere stand, ending on the crumbling edge. Shadows on the ridge, a crumbling edge.
La cena romana, walks in the room, the temperature climbs. Got the golden hour glow in her eyes. Doesn't follow lines, she draws her own design. A rhythm in her soul perfectly aligned. Not asking for a stage, she built it right there. With every single breath, she owns the air. You feel the shift the moment she appears, chasing away the shadows, calming all the fears. Something electric in the way she moves, a secret language only the beat approves. The world leans in closer just to catch a glance, caught up in the magic of her trance. She's the fire in the drum, the light on the floor, breaking down the walls, asking for more. No explanation needed, voice humming deep within her bones, carried on the wind from ancestral zones. Speaks with her hands, a language without sound. Roots running deep in sacred ground. Doesn't fit a box, too wild and too free. A force of nature, wild as the sea. If you don't understand the power she wields, just watch her move across these fields. Something electric in the way she moves. A secret language only the beat approves. The world leans in closer just to catch a glance. Caught up in the magic of her trance. She's the fire in the drum, the light on the floor, breaking down the walls, asking for more. No explanation needed, no disguise, just pure energy reaching for the skies. Yeah, she's the solar bloom, watch her rise. Feel the pulse ignite the moment that she spins. A brand new story where everything begins. She doesn't imitate, she just creates, opening the flow and shifting all the fate. She's the fire in the drum, the light on the floor, breaking down the walls, asking for more. No explanation needed, no disguise, just pure energy reaching for the skies. Yeah, she's the solar bloom, watch her rise. Solar bloom, reaching for the skies, watch her rise. Pure energy, solar bloom.
Built a bridge across the quiet, spoke my heart in careful light. Waited there for footsteps falling, heard instead the lonely night. Took down walls I thought were strong, left the door wide open long. Now the space is heavy still, unspoken weight upon the sill. I held it out, a fragile thing, heard the silence start to sting. Left myself upon display, watched you quietly turn away. Try to read the subtle sign, a vacant look, a wandering line. Thought maybe I misunderstood, or expected more than anyone could. Still the air remembers when I risked it all and stood again. Now the space is heavy still, unspoken weight upon the sill. I held it out, a fragile thing, heard the silence start to sting. Left myself upon display, watched you quietly turn away. It wasn't harsh, no sudden blow, just letting go, letting quiet grow, leaving empty rooms behind, a different kind of cruel design. Now the space is heavy still, unspoken weight upon the sill. I held it out, a fragile thing, heard the silence start to sting. Left myself sunset bleeds across the pane. Same old sky, different kind of ray. Every color seems less bright since your shadow left the light. Footprints fade where we once stood tall. Heard your laughter in the waterfall. Now the air is thin and cold. Stories nobody gets old. Oh, I search the spaces in between for the face I haven't seen, lost behind the veil of time, aching silence, yours and mine, drifting through